materials I'll be using in this video is Caesar Glitter Heat Transfer Vinyl. I'll be using the black heat transfer vinyl. I'll be using a strip of orange. I'll be using a 100% Gildan white shirt that I purchased from Michael's. Jolie's for dark fabric. I'll be using my Cricut Air Explorer 2, my Epson 2803, and I'll be using an Easy Press. All right, we're going to start in Cricut Design Space. Now, anytime you start a project, you always start with a blank canvas. So I am going to be using a white shirt, but let's just say you wanted to use like a black shirt or an orange shirt. You will go down here where it say background color. You would click on it, and then you would just change the canvas color. So I'm going to click black. It will go black. If you want to do like a gold looking color, it'd be like a gold looking color. So like this canvas this background right here, just use it as like your t-shirt color. Or let's say you want to do red. You could click on this red right here, but that's not the red you're really looking for. So go down to advanced and go to click all the way over. And like, that's the red right there. So use this canvas as like your t-shirt colors. So as I stated before, I will be using a white shirt. So I will go back to white. Now, I do not design with my grid. That's just something I just don't like designing with my grid. But if you would like the grid, you go over here with a zero at, and you just cut your grid on. I just don't use the grid, so I'm just gonna select it off. So we're going to do a football shirt, but we're going to design the front and the back. This will be a step-by-step beginner tutorial. If you are advanced and you don't need this video is not for you. So let's get started here. So the first thing first, I will come over here to my left-hand panel and grab a text. The text I will type in the word football. Type the word football. I'm using a large adult white Gildan shirt. I will come up here where it say freshman. I want to change my font. I want to use the font. You see where it say BFC football? This font is a Cricut font, so it's already installed on the laptop. I will click on football. I will then I will click on this arrow to remove this little canvas thing. I remove it. And I'm going to take the word football and I'm going to stretch it out to my liking. Then I'm going to go up here where it's this tool thing. I will click on this little pencil icon. Where it says size, I will come over here and unlock the portion. I will then just move it down. Even though this is too big, I know it's not going to be that size, but I'm just going to stretch it out. I will then go down because I want this to be like a curve. I want it to curve it a little bit. So while football is still selected, I'm going to go down to where it say curve. I'm going to go to curve. I do know I want my curve set to 9. But to do the curve, you can just move it this way. You can move it if you want your words to go that way. Or you go this way if you want your words to go that way. I want my words to go like going down a little bit. And I wanted to set it at 9. So while that's set at 9, I want to go up here and change my size. The size I'll be using is 9.9 in width. I'm going to do 9.9 in width. And then I would do 2.29 in height. So I will change it to 2.99 in height. Okay, and then I would just remove the arrow like this. So this is going to be the first. Next, I will go over here and do go to images, and I would type in football. I will grab this first one, and then I would just take the football, take it, come up here and unlock the portion, and then I'm just going to stretch it out to my liking. Now, I basically be eyeballing things just to see, what I, like, and I'm just going to stretch it out. And I think I'm okay with that. So my size right now is at 8.58 in width and and 5.52 in height. I will then come over to grab a shape. Okay, this football, let's change the color. The football, I'm going to do like a gold color. So I'm just going to click on this color to be gold. Then I will come over and grab a shape. I will grab a heart. I want to do a heart. And then I'm just going to place this heart in a spot. And I just place it like right. I want to put it like in a. I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to place the heart right there. Then what I would do is I'm going to grab another text. And I'm going to type in, I'm going to hit the number sign and hit number 7. This is football number. So I would just place it right there. But I'm going to size it up. And you just size it to whatever size you want it to be. And I'm going to have my size is at 1.85 in width and 1.3 in height. His colors are actually, his school colors are actually, well, football colors, orange, black, and white. So I really don't have orange. I just have a little bit of orange. So I'm going to just change this to orange. This is going to be like my little gold color. I'm going to keep that black. I think I'm just going to keep that black. It's going to be gold. All right. So I'm a football auntie. So I'm going to grab another text. I'm going to type in the word auntie. I will go up here and change my font. I would like this to be a cursive font. So I'm going to use the font Rainbow Child. So my view is at 50. I'm just going to zoom it up because I need to see what I'm about to do. I'm going to take auntie and I'm going to stretch auntie out. I'm going to go up here to my pencil icon and I'm going to unlock my portion. Then I'm just going to stretch it out to my liking. I do want the auntie to touch the football. Just, get a little touch to it. Not too much, though. Let me see. 6. It's at 6. I'm going to go to... I want it to be kind of... Let's see what this look like. And you really just want to play with it. I might got to stretch my football down just to, a little bit more. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So right now my football is at 8.65 in width, 5.7 in height. Now I'm going to take auntie. Now I'm about to show you how to slice too. I'm going to take auntie, click on auntie. I'm going to go over here to the tools. And then I'm going to put an offset on it. So I'm going to click on the offset. I'm going to do a sharp corner. And then I'm just going to size my offset down to my liking. You could do it thick, small, big, whatever your preference is. That's what you do. So I'm going to set, let me see, how do I want it? I'm going to do 0.97. Then I'm going to hit apply. I'm going to change this color so y'all can see what's going on here. We're going to put it in white. Oh, that's the bad color. We're going to do blue, just video purpose. I will then remove the auntie. I will remove this like to the side real quick. Then I will click on the football. I will hit my shift key on my keyboard and click on Auntie. I will then go down to the bottom of the screen and hit slice. I will click on this, delete it. Click on this slice, I will delete that slice, and I will click on this slice and also delete it. Then I will put Auntie, drag it back on over to the spot. This is how I want it to look. Just like this. So football, let's see, brings the front to the back. All right, so boom, that's how that's gonna look. This is the front design. This is the front. Now let's go work on the back. So you just move it on over, move your project on over. So I'm gonna grab a text and I'm gonna type in his last name, which is Pierce. P-I-E-R-C-E. Now I will then go over and I will change the font. The font, I think I'm just gonna use the Jersey M54 font. And I'm just going to stretch it down. So this is going on the back of the shirt. Remember, this is the back. And I'm going to go over here to the pencil, unlock the portion. I normally do my back at least, I will at least do 9.2. I'm going to do 9.2 and, hold on, 9.2 in width. And height, we're going to do, let's do 1.8. Let me see how they look. Okay. So when I normally do my height, I be trying to make sure the words are not bunched up. So we're going to do periods. Then I will grab another text and I would type in 97 because that's his number. So, okay, hold on. Take the 97 and I'm just going to stretch it out. Now I want to upload it. Now I'm uploading a photo, but let's just say you don't have a printer. So let's go unlock the portion again. And you just want to just move this down, just like this. If you do not have a printer, this is your final step right here. And you just want to take it, drag your mouse against both, and hit align to the center. And you will go down and hit attach. This is your football shirt. If you do not have a printer at the moment and you want to make a football shirt with just this simple right here, just vinyl, strictly vinyl, you stop right here. This is your stopping point. Now, if you do have a printer and you want to be jazzy like me, we keep going. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit detach. I will then go down to upload, and I want to upload the photo that I'll be using. Just go to upload, and this is the photo I'll be using right here. You just hit the plus sign, and then I'm going to put view. And I'm going to go back, cancel this, and it's going to pop up. So this is the photo I'll be using right here. Let me zoom out. I would take the photo and I would stretch it out. I would right click. I'm going to hit send to back. Now I need to zoom up a little bit just so I can see. So what my goal is to at least get his eyes, his face inside of the number. So I would just play around with it I have to play around with this to see, to get it. So I'm going to have to do some moving around, basically. You're going to have to do some moving around. Stretch it out, stretch it. Do what you got to do to get at least the face all up in the photo. and, you know, in a number. So I just play with it like that. And if I like it, I'm going to take my mouse over the photo and the number, highlight it both, right click, and I will hit slice. I will click on the 97 and I would just delete it. Click on that photo and I would delete, and it will leave me with this. All right. So I do want my photo to be, I want to size my photo to 7.29 in width, and I'm going to do 7.29 in height. So let's do 7.29. Okay. Now I want to put an offset on here. Now, if you don't want to do an offset, you don't have to, but I would like to do an offset. So I'm just going to click on this. Now this would be a print then cut, which means you will need a printer. You would print this out with your printer and Cricut will cut it out. So let's go over to this tool, and we are going to make an offset. So I do know I want a sharp corner, and I do know for sure I want my offset to be a 0.083. And I'm going to hit apply. Now, as you can see, they made the offset a print then cut. It's not going to be a print and cut. It's going to be a basic cut. So we're going to go over where it say print then cut. Click on that, and then I want you to choose the option basic. Now I'm going to change this color to black so you guys see what's, maybe I could do orange to see what's going on here. And all right. Now I will do another offset. So I'm going to click on offset. I'm going to click on that offset I just did. Click on it. Then I will go back over to the pencil icon, and I will do offset again. And I will keep it at the same distance, 0.083. And I'm just going to hit apply. Once I do that, I'm going to remove my photo. Let's go back. Click on the photo, remove it. Highlight both of your offset, right click and slice. All right, I will delete the orange because I do not need it anymore. And I will delete this inside, and I would like the outline. So this is my outline right here. And I'm going to, for video purpose, I'm going to change it to orange. And then boom, you just slide your photo right up in there. So when you, this is what you call layering, we could say. So basically we just designed a front and back shirt. Now, your next question, how do we put this together? All right, let's go on and go make it. So I'm going to click on make. Now, they have my material size at 8.5 by 14, but I'm not using that paper. I'm using a letter size. So I'm just going to change my material size to 8.5 by 11. All right. Now, I'm going to change my mat. I'm going to change all my mat because I'm doing a 12 by 12 mat. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. We got to go back. We got to go back. I forgot some things. So since we doing football, I want to add like those little jersey little strips on the end. So let's go to shapes. We're going to click on the equal sign. Now, I'm doing a large shirt. So I'm going to do my lines at 8 in width. And I'm going to do 1.99 in height. 1.99. So I need 2 because I have 2 sleeves. So I'm going to do 1. Then I'm going to come over here and add the plus side duplicate. All right. I don't know what color I'm going to do these. I'm just going to, truthfully, I don't know what color I'm going to use. So I'm just going to put it together. This is me designing for right now. Next, let's grab another text and let's type in 97 because we want to put this on our sleeve. So right now my font is Jersey. I'm going to change my font to Freshman so I can get that number sign, which is 97. And I'm going to size this to, I'm a really eyeball. Let's see. Let's do, all right, we're going to do 5.38 in width and 4.03 in height. And remember, we need 2 because you have 2 sleeves. So let's go and change one of these colors. Again, I did show you guys vinyl, but I would probably just piece it together somehow. Maybe I put one of these in orange, or maybe this will go in orange. I don't know. We'll see. So this is gonna be this is the front of the shirt. We got the front. We have the back, and this right here is going to be the sleeve. And we're gonna put, so basically when we're gonna have the number like that, and then we're gonna have this right here. This is gonna go under. It's gonna go under just like so. So you basically making a football jersey, but we using a t-shirt. And okay, we got the front, we got the back, we got the side. All right, now let's go over to make. So when you do a heat transfer vinyl, okay, so with my mat, as you can see, you have a red line. Cricut normally have the line, like you have your project up there to the red line. So what I like to do is just drag it down just a little bit like that. And so we're going to print first. So I'm going to click on the first page. Then I will go to continue. Then I'm going to hit send to printer. Then you're going to hit next. Now we'll wait till my printer pop up. I'm using my Epson EcoTank 2803. I'm going to turn off the bleed, and then I'm going to use my system dialog. Then I'm going to hit print. Once my box pop up, I will go to preference, and I will hit printer setting. So this is my print setting. My paper type is premium presentation paper matte. My quality is set to high. Let's go to more options. Color correction is custom, and I'm going to click on advanced. My color mode is Adobe RGB Gamma 2.2. And my settings are 9, 15, 4, and 7. Again, I'm using the Epson EcoTank. So if you have an HP or anything else, I don't know your settings. You would have to do your own settings. But if you have an Epson printer, these settings will work. Once I set that, I hit OK. I hit OK. Then I will hit print. It's going to bring you to this screen. This is the paper we'll be using. Jolie's for dark fabric. When you open this, you have a clear side, a white side, and you have a side with lines. You would insert this in your printer this way, and we'll let it print. While that's printing out, we're going to start with the vinyl, the heat transfer. So let me turn on my Cricut machine. So since we're using, so let me connect my machine. So select Cricut device, and I have my Cricut set up via Bluetooth, connected via Bluetooth. Let's go start cutting out the vinyl. So when you're doing heat transfer vinyl, I'm just gonna, you can start whatever way you want, but I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. Just, I don't know why, but I just do. So I'm gonna just hit edit. I'm edit, check it out to see is everything lined up the way I would like it. I'm gonna hit done. Actually, I want to move one of those 97 overs. Well, actually, I'm just gonna keep it just like this. So I'm gonna just do edit, like it. Then I'm gonna hit mirror because I'm using heat transfer vinyl. And another thing I need to let you guys know. So if you see these mats over here on the side, this is basically telling me what color vinyl I'll be using. That's all it is. What color vinyl that you'll be using. And I'll be using glitter iron-on. So I'm just going to click on glitter iron-on. So again, I'll be using Caesar glitter heat transfer vinyl. Open it up. When you use a heat transfer, you want to put shiny side on the mat. So the glitter side will be placed down on the mat. So I'm just going to place this down on the mat. My mat is not really sticky, so I'm going to use some tape and just tape it down on the end. I just need to clean my mat, that's all. Open it. And this is the Cricut Air Explorer 2. So I have a flashing arrow. Well, arrow, I'm a flash, I'm gonna click it. And I'm gonna go back out because it's not taped down real good. So why not? Cricut. I'm just trying to make sure it's taped down. And then I will hit the C to let Cricut cut it on out. I will do this. I will repeat this step on each color vinyl I'll be using. Okay, once your photo is done printing, you're going to put I have already printed. So click on I have already printed. Now you're going to find the option Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. Now, if that's not on your screen, go to Browse All Materials. And you just click on iron-on. Just type in iron-on. Hit search. Oh, well, maybe you just gonna type in ink. Let's hit ink and hit search. And right here is gonna pop up Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. That's what you want to click on. So I have mine bookmarked. So it will look like this, but to bookmark it, like say if you're gonna be using this paper a lot, just go ahead and bookmark it so it can already be one of your favorites on here. So we're just gonna click on Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. Now I want you to pay attention, close attention. Now as you can see, this is the mat. This is my 12 by 12 mat right here. So when I put this sheet on the mat, I need to make sure it's lined up exactly how Cricut is showing me. If not, my cut is going to be off. So I'm going to place my sheet exactly the way how Cricut has it. And I'm going to hit done. So let's go over to put the sheet on. So this is the sheet. Let's zoom it over. As you can see, with those options, the colors are very vibrant. So they work. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your sheet right close to the lines. And it should look just like this on your mat. Now, like I said, my mat is not sticky, so I will place some tape on the side to hold it down. Now remember, your printer print this out, and we're going to use the Cricut to cut it out. So let's go over to up here. I'm just going to place this in the machine. Arrow. And let Cricut do its thing. So right now what Cricut is doing, Cricut is reading the registration marks. So it's reading the way how you have it placed on your mat to make sure the cut is the accurate cut. So it's going to read it. So basically it's scanning it right now. While Cricut is doing that, I will go start to weed my vinyl. So to weed your vinyl, you're going to place your vinyl on the back, and you're going to take it on the side. Look, I've been weeding already. On the end, and just pull back. Just like so. And this vinyl is very, very old. I don't know how long I had this vinyl, but it's old. But I'm using what I already have. So remember, when we mirrored the image, it looked like this, but once you get done weeding, you flip it over. You're gonna place it down this way on your shirt. So Cricut is done cutting, so you're gonna click on this arrow, remove it. I normally will peel back. I will take the mat, take the tape off, and I will peel back just like this. And then I will place my mat under the Cricut machine. That's the spot. And so as you can see already, it's peeled. It's already cut out. This is the print then cut. Now, as I stated before, your printer cut it out, and your printer printed out, and Cricut cuts it out. Now let's get this to press. Let's go ahead and press. Well, actually, I have to finish weeding everything out, and once I finish weeding everything, again, let me show y'all how to weed. I just take the vinyl. You take your weeding tool, you stick it on the end, and you will pull back. Just pull. I ain't got a good grip. Let's see. You just remove it. Just like so. So I'm about to finish weeding everything out, and then I'll be ready to press. All right, so this is my shirt. Now I gotta find the crease line. This is a 10th sheet that I'm using. You can purchase those off of Amazon. So I'm just gonna take my shirt, and I want to fold my shirt in half. And then I'm just gonna take my shirt and place it down on the 10th line. And then I'm just going to put a crease line into it. So I'm just gonna I'm using an easy press, and I'm just gonna do a crease line. So I'm just gonna lay my shirt flat. Then you would like to take a lint roller, and you would just lint roll your shirt. Also, I have some t-shirt rulers, but my t-shirt ruler is bent up, and it just been through some things with me. So if you do not have a t-shirt ruler, you can use the 3-finger rule, where you just take your 3 fingers and you place it, and then you just put that's where your design will go. Use that as like your own ruler. But I do like to use my t-shirt ruler, well, Amazon t-shirt ruler. So I will then take my vinyl, and I will fold it in half to get the center line. I will fold it in half. Then I will just place my vinyl down where the crease at. That's how I know where my center line is. And I'll just place it right there. Then I will take another 10th line, and I will cover up the design. I'll remove this, and then I will just iron this. I have this set to like 320, and I don't have no seconds on. I just basically just move it over 10 to 15 seconds, I'm sorry. And then you just, if it lifts like this, that means you need to put some more pressure on it. So when using an easy press, you have to put pressure. So apply pressure. And then you have to, you got to know if your vinyl is a hot peel or a cold peel. Glitter is normally like a hot peel. So, and as you can see, it's still kind of lifting, but it's okay because I'm going to just go over it some more. Shouldn't be a cold peel. I just literally just, you see how I just held my finger down, and I'm just going to go back over it. I usually do not use this easy press. I have a heat press, but for video purpose, I just went with this. So we got football. Then I just do the same step. Take it, fold it, and place it. Now I gotta move this up. I normally would have like a scrape tool to kind of help me scrape this down. It is hot, but I don't want to mess it up. And that's what like I'm doing. And don't worry about it because it's lifting. You can still go over it. I normally don't. Then auntie, I do know my T goes right here. So you just line it up. Like that. And that just ripped off. Make sure you always do extra. I messed up. It kind of folded. I have to fix this because it didn't peel right, so I have to fix that. So that's how mistakes do happen. So I'm gonna go to the back. Lint roll the back. Oops. Earn it. I do have a dope back. This one just all jacked up. And I just place it right here. I normally follow like the tagline. Fold the vinyl in half. Same step. And place it. Make sure you don't have nothing on your vinyl, because whatever is on your vinyl will get pressed onto the shirt. So remove everything. I'm just going to place that. Make sure you fold the crease line and just place it down. I'm just going to take it, cover it up. And I got my scrape tool. Just going to use my scrape tool to try to put it in there. Then I will peel it up. And I would just put extra heat on it. Now I will cover this up like this still. Now it's time to do the print the cut. So it's a backing that you have to pull off. So you just take it and peel back. You can do these one by one, truthfully. And pull it back. And pull it off gently because it's thin. And then you just place it. In the box, it comes with this like wax paper. And you place it on top. So I'm gonna do the top part first. And I do keep this so I won't burn the vinyl up there. So make sure you put pressure on it. Do the same step. We go over to the sleeves. So you just take your sleeve, open it up. I already have a crease line in there. I don't even have my, let me get my lint roller. Take your lint roller and lint roll it. Knock out the moisture. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Knock it out. And then we're going to place you're going to place your side. So let me make sure how that looks. I almost did it too big, but it's okay. my first time doing this shirt, actually. This is my first time doing it. I'm just cutting it to the shirt thing. I ain't gonna cut the shirt. I'm just gonna cut the ends of it. All right. And that's this side. And then you go over to the other side. All right, this brings to the end of our tutorial. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.